Here are the most recent deaths in the national news, as reported at Legacy.com the first week of February 2023. Legacy.com is where you can find any obituary or publish an obituary in any newspaper in America and beyond. Singer Charlie Thomas died January 31st, 2023 at his home in Bowie, Maryland. He died of liver cancer at the age of 85. He was a member of the legendary doo-wop group The Drifters, known for hits including Under the Boardwalk. Thomas is being remembered for singing lead on the singles Sweets for My Sweet and When My Little Girl Is Smiling. Actress Melinda Dillon died January 9, 2023 at the age of 83. Her death was announced this week. She was part of a beloved holiday classic movie, playing Mother Parker in A Christmas Story. Dillon is also being remembered for movies including Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Slapshot, Magnolia, and Harry and the Hendersons. Professional wrestler Lanny Poffo died February 2, 2023 at the age of 68. He was known for his funny poetry when he wrestled for the WWE as Leaping Lanny and the Genius. Poffo is being remembered as the brother of wrestling legend Macho Man Randy Savage and the son of pro wrestler Angelo Poffo. Fashion designer Paco Rabanne died February 3, 2023 at his home in France at the age of 88. His space-age fashion was influential in the 60s, featuring avant-garde creations of metal and plastic. Rabanne is also being remembered for fragrances, including 1 Million and XS. Actor Charles Kimbrough died January 11, 2023 in Culver City, California at the age of 86. His death was announced this week. He was best known for playing news anchor Jim Dial on the 80s and 90s sitcom Murphy Brown. Kimbrough is also being remembered as the voice of Victor the Gargoyle in the Disney movie The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Actor George R. Robertson died January 29, 2023 at a hospital in Toronto at the age of 89. He was best known for playing Chief Hurst in the first 6 Police Academy movies. Robertson is also being remembered for small roles in movies including Rosemary's Baby, Airport, and JFK. Writer Ted Bell died January 20, 2023 in Hartford, Connecticut. He died of an intracerebral hemorrhage at the age of 76. He was the author of the best-selling Alex Hawke series of spy novels, which he began writing after retiring from a successful career in advertising. Bell is also being remembered for his Nick McIver series of time travel novels for young readers. Lawyer Harry Whittington died February 4, 2023 at his home in Austin, Texas. He died of complications from a fall at the age of 95. In 2006, he was part of a story that dominated headlines when he was accidentally shot by Vice President Dick Cheney on a hunting trip. Whittington is being remembered as a prominent Texas Republican who successfully fought for meaningful prison reform in his state. Set designer Eugene Lee died February 6, 2023 in Providence, Rhode Island. He died after a brief illness at the age of 83. He was the production designer for Saturday Night Live from the show's 1975 debut until his death, creating sets for beloved sketches including The Church Lady and More Cowbell. Lee is also being remembered as a 3-time Tony Award winner for his sets for Wicked, Sweeney Todd, and Candide. Songwriter Burt Bacharach died February 8, 2023 at his home in Los Angeles. He died at the age of 94. One of the greatest songwriters of the 20th century, he wrote pop classics including Close to You, What the World Needs Now Is Love, and Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. He is being remembered for his longtime collaboration with Dionne Warwick. He wrote many of her hits, such as Anyone Who Had a Heart, I Say a Little Prayer, and That's What Friends Are For. Bacharach was a U.S. Army veteran who served during the 1950s. At Legacy.com, any family can publish an obituary in honor of a loved one's memory, online and in local newspapers everywhere. Just visit Legacy.com and select your local community. On Monday, February 6th, Turkey and Syria were struck by a magnitude 7.8 earthquake. More than 20,000 people were killed. Search efforts are still underway, and that number is likely to change in the days and weeks following this video. Every week in the United States, flags are lowered to half-staff to honor the lives of Americans whose communities are mourning their loss. Here are the most recent half-staff memorial flag honors. Flags in Minnesota have been lowered in recognition of For Chaplains Day. Flags in North Carolina have been lowered to honor the memory of former state senator Jerry W. Tillman. Flags in New Jersey have been lowered to honor the memory of Councilwoman Eunice Jumfor. Flags in Pennsylvania have been lowered to honor the memory of McKeesport Officer Patrolman Sean Slugansky, who died in the line of duty. Flags in Massachusetts have been lowered to honor the memory of U.S. Navy Petty Officer Matthew Capeless. This week also marks several notable anniversaries. 15 years ago this week, actor Roy Scheider died at the age of 75. He starred in Jaws and was Oscar-nominated for The French Connection and All That Jazz. 15 years ago this week, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi died at the age of 90. Known as the giggling guru for his tendency to laugh during interviews, he developed transcendental meditation and shared the practice around the world. 25 years ago this week, musician Falco, born Johann Hölzel, died at the age of 40. He had an international #1 hit in 1986 with Rock Me Amadeus. 40 years ago this week, musician Karen Carpenter died at the age of 32. She and her brother were the pop duo The Carpenters, known for hits including Top of the World and Burt Bacharach's Close to You. Actor Gary Coleman was born 55 years ago this week. He died in 2010 at the age of 42. He was one of the most beloved child stars of the 80s as the star of the sitcom Different Strokes. Actor Conrad Bain was born 100 years ago this week. He died in 2013 at the age of 89. He was a sitcom star in Maude, who went on to play Gary Coleman's adoptive father in Different Strokes. Civil rights icon Rosa Parks was born 110 years ago this week. She died in 2005 at the age of 92. Her refusal to give up her seat on a city bus was a pivotal moment in the struggle for equal rights. There are many more celebrity anniversaries this week, and we pay tribute to them in a video titled These 6 Beloved Celebrities Died of Heart Disease, part of our new Tuesday video series. You can read more about the lives of the people featured in this video on Legacy.com. You can also follow Legacy.com on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube to stay up to date on national news deaths.